The B-side in boxing.
B-side shit.
B-side.
B-side and the B-side.
You got a B-side.
The B-side.
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 That B-side thing.
This is the B-Sides Boxing Podcast.
Cue some heroic music, because our good, the knight in shining armor.
Oh, fuck off.
The one.
You need to put like
He is him.
You need to put a strong language warning in, Leo.
Yeah,
I usually try not to swear too much, but holy fuck am I angry about this.
All right, quickly from the bottom up, just some of the other fights on the card that I don't really care to give much attention. Jonathan Canas gets a UD over Marcus Bose. Shamar Canal UD over Pedro Penunuri. Amari Jones stops Armel Mbumba in the 6th. Kevin Newman stops Eric Robles in the 4th. Charles Conwell stops Nathaniel Gallimore in the 6th. Isn't Conwell, like, he's supposed to be something kind of special? Or, like, people say he is or whatever? I don't know.
Is he?
They say he is, but that he has problems with inactivity.
Is he British? It's a very British name.
No, they're both Conwell and Gallimore are black.
Okay.
John Ramirez.
Conwell is not a very black name.
Yeah. John Ramirez, UD over David Jimenez. That was Superflies, right? Darius Fulgham. Fulgham or Fulgham? I think I keep hearing them. I heard them say Fulgham or something, like Folgers.
I think that's wrong.
Yeah, I'm saying Fulgham because that's what it looks like to me. He stops Christian Olivas in the 4th. Man, why did I put this one up in the highlight section? Because I don't remember. This is very unremarkable to me. What was remarkable, Sergey Derevyanchenko. Holy shit, he still got it.
That was a fun fight.
It was.
I really enjoyed this one.
UD over Von Alexander. Not the greatest record, but he's one of those... he's actually like Derevyanchenko, you know, one of those scrappy fucking veteran of the wars kind of guys. And he also does not wear boxing shoes, so that's fun.
Oh, God, one of those.
He had I think they were talking about it during the fight, like he probably forgot them, but I don't know. Those are some wacky shoes.
I mean, to be fair, neither did Devin Haney, so...
Oh my God, those were terrible.
That was, yeah.
Were they Uggs?
What that was.
Is that what he had?
They were just like knit shoes, with a sole, I guess.
They look like one of the douchey brands right now.
Yeah,
I can't remember which one.
It just looked like my grandma knitted some shoes with a hard sole.
Yeah, they really did. They looked bad.
Man, if you watch the highlights, it seems like Scooby was working his ass for the first couple rounds.
Yeah, I think they kind of were picking the highlights there a bit, but Scooby was definitely winning the first couple rounds.
Yeah. All right, so Sergey, does he continue going? Well, he probably will after this. I hope he keeps it kind of at this level, because he was showing his age. Was not nearly as mobile as he would have liked to have been.
Yeah, I love Sergey, and I will always watch, but he's what, 41?
No, he's in his late 30s.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm really bad at ages. Anyways, he's getting a little older, and he has always taken big shots.
Yeah.
I just don't think you can fight his style very long.
Yeah, anything that relies on athleticism is going to suffer as you get older. Like Roy Jones is prime example.
Yeah, and Derevyanchenko doesn't rely so much on like speed and movement and stuff, so not so bad. But eventually his chin's got to crack, right?
Yeah.
Sooner or later.
And he was taking hellacious body shots like they were nothing, which was very impressive.
Hellacious.
Right. Actually,
Like
there
that
was
word.
something else that was hellacious. Beck the Bully's
Oh.
eye. Oh,
that's
my
the
god.
Oh my god, that was disgusting.
That was gross.
Gross.
Oh, they
gross,
kept
brother.
zooming in
They
on it.
did, and like you could see the. It would look like I could.
Connective
You could.
tissue
Yeah, that's
underneath.
what it is. That's exactly what it was. Like,
Yeah,
man,
I could poke his brain.
like
Ugh.
I've seen my fair share of gore, and like I don't care to see it if I don't have to.
Oh yeah, I'm queasy. I'll be out if I saw that in person.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't be a cut man. Like, hey, he's bleeding. I'm like, oh, can't help you.
Stay the fuck over there.
So this was called off in the 8th. So Beck the Bully gets the unanimous technical decision. All of the judges had it for him. Pierre de Bombay. De Bombay, was he? How did he look? I'm having real trouble remembering this. I can't stop seeing Beck's eye.
I don't remember thinking anything was particularly wrong.
Or right.
The Bombay,
either.
yeah, well, didn't the Bombay also cut, but not as badly?
Yeah.
They kept head clashing.
Yes, it was a lefty and a righty. De Bombay, I think his was like right beneath his eyebrow. I do remember that now that you mention it, because the concern was like that is in such a spot that it would bleed into the eye, not out of the eye or away from it, like other cuts might.
Yeah, well, and like as far as the fight goes, I think Beck was winning
Absolutely.
consistently, but I was a little disappointed. I thought he'd do better, but I don't know who De Bombay is either, so maybe I was just underestimating De Bombay.
And he doesn't go by the bomb. It's terrible.
He has a built-in nickname.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you just gotta embrace it. I would have one of those cartoon bombs, you know, the black ones with the little fuse on my shorts.
Oh yeah, like the emoji.
Yeah.
So with this, how does this like lower? I think the loss to Gabe Rosado really did lower expectations for Bekdemir.
I think Beck has some PTSD too, because he would get the Bombay in the corner and be scared to throw. It's like he was waiting for
The
Gabe
counter.
to knock him out again. Yeah.
Every time he gets to the corner, he just sees flashes of Gabe.
Yeah, no, but I honestly think so. When he got him against the ropes, like on the side, he would continue throwing punches, but when he got him in the corner, he'd like stop.
Yeah, I mean, they probably like drill into his head, like, hey, avoid like
A
getting into a
cornered
scrap in the corner.
a cornered animal's fucking dangerous, more so than one in the open.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can really see that it's
Right.
still in his head, I think.
Of course.
Yeah, and and they probably like drilled into his head too, like, hey, do not get in the corner with anybody.
Don't do that again.
Don't get fucking countered
Yeah.
again.
Don't.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you have them where you want them or you think you do. Don't do that again.
Hey, you know he got knocked out? Don't do it again.
Yeah. Don't do that. Don't give them the chance to do it again. Okay, Beck, super middleweight. The ceiling is kind of high here with Canelo, and with that big loss to Gabe, I don't think that tier is going to be accessible to him. The elite tier, where all the belts and contenders are at, I don't think that'll
Not
be an
yet.
option for him until Canelo leaves, one way or the other, like retires or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I could get on board with that. I think Beck's that fringe top of the... Do you know what I mean? Like, he's number 5 or 6.
You think he'll be the
perpetually.
gatekeeper to the championship level?
I don't
Or is
even know
that
if
too
he'd
high?
make a good gatekeeper. I just don't think he'd be a good gatekeeper.
I think he would be. He's kind of exciting. Like, I mean, not like thrilling or anything, but he's, you know, I'll see Beck the Bully on a card. Like, all right, cool, I'll watch this fight.
He has the Central Asian style, boxer punchers that have a lot of power, or seem to anyway.
Yeah. How do I put this though? But like, I don't think he tests a lot of things.
Oh, I see. Like Derevyanchenko might test you a little bit
Yeah.
more.
But I think I think Beck's exciting, and I will always watch him. But I don't think he's testing your technical abilities too much.
Yeah, just more a test of your reflexes, making sure you don't get hit.
Maybe your chin.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
chin. If you do get hit,
Test of your corner skills.
yeah, how do you fight out of the corner?
Fair enough. Yeah. Maybe he's a better gatekeeper than I was thinking, but he's not going to like put you through your footwork tests.
Right. Anything more in Beck
Nah.
before we go to
Give me the juicy
Arnold Barbosa losing? That motherfucker lost.
stuff. All right, enough about him.
Yes. It continues to happen. God damn it. It continues to happen. It's more flagrant,
Yeah.
blatant corruption.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I totally forgot about this. I was so pissed off.
Yeah.
I just erased it. That was the worst.
Was it Irish fucking Puff Daddy or whatever?
Irish Puff Daddy.
Yeah, he's from Ireland. And his name is
What, his name is
Sean
Liam, right?
McComb.
Sean McComb.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was Liam McCone. Oh, whoopsie.
Goddamn racist. Look at you.
That's my fault.
Sean's pretty Irish as well.
And it's spelled the very Irish way.
Mm.
Remember when he yawns, it's Y-E-A-N? Had to bring that one back. He definitely boxed the fuck out of Arnold Barbosa. He
should have handily won that.
absolutely not even. What was it? One judge had it 97-93 for McComb. Fair, absolutely. That's a little generous to Barbosa, to be honest with you. Somebody else had it 98-92 for Barbosa. Are you fucking kidding
That was
me?
fucking madness.
Are you
Absolutely
kidding
ridiculous.
me? The third judge had it 96-94. You could talk me through your logic for that, and I would disagree with you. But you can still talk yourself into that, and you can talk through it. But 98-92, like, come on, why? Let's just stop pretending. Like, we're just gonna have Barbosa and McComb come in, no scores, because Barbosa wins this fight no matter what. He's gonna get the W. You guys just fight each other.
Unless he's actually like knocked out.
Right. Unless you knock him out, you are losing this fight. You're gonna get paid to lose. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this was a terrible robbery.
Justice for maybe Sean McComb wouldn't be a good one to say right now on the internet. No,
probably not.
Puff Daddy's name.
Oh, is that Puff? I
Yeah,
didn't get
that's
the
it.
reference.
That's his actual
Okay.
name. Sean
I had
Combs.
no idea.
So Arnie B, man, go. I wish I could say something good about this, but you were soundly defeated, and your limitations were very clearly set for everyone to see. Anybody who can
That's
who can
the other
replicate.
thing. Why rob this guy when
For
Barbosa's
Arnold
just going to lose
Barbosa?
again?
Yeah,
that's what
this
I
is
mean.
the guy that
Like,
you're doing this for. Oh my
Him?
goodness.
Him?
Like, who the fuck cares about Arnold Barbosa?
Exactly. I was saying though before I said it the last time we talked was this is Barbosa's debut with Golden Boy. They need him to have a spectacular performance. That's what they need to have to build the narrative that he's back. Barbosa's back. He's back to his winning ways. Explosive win over a very tough, once defeated Olympian. And man, but for him,
That was not what this was, though.
no, exactly. This did not at all go according to plan, and so we saw the result. Somebody was fucking paid 98-92, 8 rounds to 2 for Arnold Barbosa. I don't know what you were watching, but it was not that fight. You were watching something else. Do I want to continue making myself upset?
Nope.
Well, it's gonna happen.
It is going to happen for something else, but at some other point in time. But do I want to continue railing against Arnold Barbosa?
Oh no, I thought you meant we have to talk about Garcia Haney.
Oh no. As much as
Oh yes, we do.
do I want to make this would not make me upset, Shinada.
Makes me
Your
upset.
anger, your rage is going to soothe all the pain that I had in being just completely fucking wrong about all of this. So Ryan Garcia, he gets the majority decision over Devin Haney. He came in at 143.5 pounds, or 143 and a quarter, one of the two, I don't remember which. And so
I heard both weights at different times in the broadcast.
all right, so it's not just me. So
No.
the WBC title was not on the line for him. I learned that Devin Haney would. What usually happens in a situation like this is this belt would now be vacant because Devin Haney does not get to keep it because he lost. But Ryan Garcia does not get to win it because he didn't make weight. But the WBC is allowing Devin Haney to keep this.
See, so I wasn't crazy because I said that in the Discord, and they were like, "Oh no, he's keeping it." I
Yeah,
was like, "I'm
he's
pretty
keeping
sure I
it.
saw if he lost it, he's gotta give it up like a whore." But
That's what you're
that's not-
supposed to do. That's how it goes.
Those sons of bitches.
But yeah,
This
I,
whole fight was fucking stupid.
I said it when I was talking to Nathan on the MMA show, was like, we be crooks. That's what WBC stands for.
Well, if Haney can't lose it and Garcia can't win it, why have the fucking fight?
Money.
Money, and settle the score.
What score? Garcia fucking cheated. He didn't even try and make weight.
No, he didn't.
So,
He did it on purpose.
He
somewhere
he
that-
wasn't drained trying to make weight at all, and it's only 3.25 pounds. He 100% could have lost 3.25 pounds. I
think
can
it-
lose 3.25 pounds in a day.
I forgot where I read it or heard saw the video, but it was like Brian's team played smart, where it was like if they were at like 145, the fight would be called off. But if they're at like 142, they would have been forced to lose the 2 pounds. So like I guess they played it safe at 143, knowing that they could still like potentially have the fight go on. But then I
But
also
that's
read
just
somewhere.
fucking cheating.
I mean, yeah, I'm not saying it's not, but I don't know how true this is, but I also read or something like a day or two ago that Haney actually waited more than Ryan during the fight.
I've heard that rumor too, but I haven't seen anything to substantiate
Yeah,
it.
same.
There's no solid proof, but that's just the word around the boxing community.
Let's throw another fucking
But even if he did weigh more on the day, he still drained himself to make weight.
yes.
I mean, I don't feel
That
bad
makes
for
a
Devin.
big difference. Like
don't
Haney
feel
probably
bad for him,
spent
though.
3 days trying to lose weight and couldn't train and shit. Garcia didn't train, but that's his own choice.
I don't feel bad for Devin because at 135 he was a weight bully. So, I mean, it is what it is. You
It's
reap what
still
you
a
sow.
bad look to miss weight. That nobody's saying that it isn't.
Yeah, for sure.
And so blatantly on purpose is
What-
the part that really pisses me off.
That's what I was about
Like-
to say. I was like, let's throw another bit of tinfoil onto the hat here. There's talk that Floyd Mayweather advised this move. Like, this would be a good move for you. You're the moneymaker here. He's not going to call off the fight if you come in 3.25, 3.5 pounds over, because the money's too good. He's not going to make better without you.
Yeah, they were never gonna like quit the fight without a doubt.
Yeah, not
I mean-
unless it was like 145 or more, whatever the case was.
Ryan's team was smart. They knew what they were doing. They got into Team Haney's head.
It's grimy as fuck, but yeah.
That's why I
I
definitely
just-
stand on it was all an act. It was definitely all an act. Most
Yeah.
of it. Maybe not all
Most
of it.
of it. Yeah.
I never said that it wasn't an act. I said that he's an idiot who thinks this will gain him fans.
I don't know if
I
it
don't-
gained him fans, but people definitely
People
I don't
definitely
even
talked
know.
about it, but I think Ryan Garcia is that kid in like middle school who tries to be funny but fails fucking utterly, and when it does fail, he's like, "Oh, you guys just don't get my sense of humor." It's like, no, you're just not funny.
I feel like that's kind of how Devin Haney is with like his tough guy act. Like he tries to be tough. We're all like,
He's
whatever.
just
kid.
cringy as fuck.
I don't need these personal attacks at me right now because I was that guy.
Oh boy.
It wasn't great. I'm very
But-
embarrassed about it, but
We moved past.
You
it.
outgrew it.
yes,
Garcia's never gonna outgrow it.
I don't think so either. He's being
it's
validated.
fine in middle school. Yeah, I mean, it's fine in middle school. Everybody's a fucking weirdo in middle school. But Garcia's just never outgrew his 13-year-old personality.
Being an edgelord.
Oh,
Yeah.
enough about Garcia and his shitty tactics. I mean, let's talk about the fight.
Yeah,
now,
that's
and
what I
how it
was.
played
I
out.
was kind of waiting for a little bit of an opening to say, like, enough of the fucking
sorry.
drama.
Okay.
So the actual fight itself. Now, Ryan Garcia buzzed Devin Haney within 30 seconds, a minute tops.
Yeah.
Not fun. Not fun for Devin anyway. It definitely changed my mind about how that was going to go immediately. I was like, oh shit, Brian's actually in it. He's actually going to do something. Then he proceeds to get his ears boxed off for like 4 rounds. Then starts chipping away at Devin Haney's face.
Yeah, that 4 rounds, I really feel like if Haney had any power at
Yeah.
all, he could have won the fight.
Yeah,
But as soon as I could see that Haney couldn't hurt Garcia, it was all over. I
And-
really thought Haney had more power than that.
and he did do exactly what you suggested, and he was going to the body quite a bit, and it was not doing anything.
No, it did not help. I
I-
was wrong.
I think the squeaky toy video, I need to change the squeaky toy sound. Like, just remove it altogether. It doesn't make a sound because it doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
The
and when
squeaky
Ryan
toy
switched
sound
to
is
his
hilarious.
stupid fucking turtle, at least this ref did. This ref did let Haney punch him,
Yeah, he
so
did.
that was good.
He did.
But Haney has no power. Could you imagine literally anyone else just kidney shotting you like that?
Subriel Matias is in your face, like in the clinch, semi-clinch, and he just throws 5 right hands at your kidneys. No, you're not. No, that's not gonna. No one's gonna continue much longer after that.
Really, I really thought that Haney had enough. He could hurt Garcia when he did his weird fucking turtle thing.
It's the thing that he does. It's like, it's obviously he's trying to imitate a Philly shell, but it, like, he doesn't pull back and then use like the momentum from pulling away and then turning back into doing something. He just kind of pulls away and then turns away, and then the ref breaks it up. That's all that I was.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all that happened.
Well, and not every time he does it, but quite a few times he pretty much just turns his back.
Yeah, he did that a lot.
Like, I really feel like you could, by the rules, give him a warning for turning his back.
Dude, he already lost a point for that sneaky shot.
That was also bullshit. That was like 3 seconds after the ref yelled stop and was breaking him up.
Okay,
Ryan
so
just went
yeah.
in that fight without a care in the world. Said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna ruin Devin's day."
So, okay, that was... I didn't see that one. I saw that he got deducted a point, and I thought it was like, wow, he didn't at any point warn him about this. But, yeah, on further review much later, that was very, very after the call to stop.
So regarding Devin's power, I think Red and I think somebody else were talking about this. Has, like, we're not saying like Haney's washed, but like, has Devin hit his ceiling in boxing, skill wise? Not skill wise, but like just hit his ceiling in boxing in general.
The deficit that he has to overcome requires power, and he doesn't have it. That's
Right.
the limitation that he's hit. That's the ceiling. His power has taken him as far as it's going to take him.
Yeah, no power, no chin, and terrible recovery. Like, it's kind of
okay, but I don't know that he has no chin. everybody always says Garcia hits really hard in the Discord. You can't have it both ways. Either Garcia hits fucking hard or Haney has no chin.
I wouldn't say he hits like super hard, but I mean, Devin got dropped like 3 times,
and he got up.
And he got up.
He got up.
But he never recovered though. That boy was never the same after the first hit.
True, but he still was able to get up multiple times and not just be out cold. Like
I wouldn't
others.
say. I never viewed Ryan as a power puncher. Like I
No.
knew he just has like fast hands and shitty fundamentals, but I mean I'm sure he hits hard-ish, but I never really would say he's like a power puncher.
I would give it a
Fair.
70-30 split of Garcia having power and Devin Haney not having a chin. 30%. It's not as bad. People are making it out to be more than it really is. If Devin Haney were to fight Shakur Stevenson, I don't think Shakur Stevenson's power would be enough to
No, I don't
stop
think
Haney.
I don't think. No, definitely not.
And his is actually better than Devin Haney's. That's not saying a whole lot, but it still is.
Well, even with the
Yeah.
chin thing aside, like he gets rocked, he can never recover. Like in that first round, he wasn't the same afterwards.
Trying to recover when you have Ryan Garcia continuing to come at you, throwing his one fucking Hail Mary, spamming the hook button.
Pressing X on the controller.
Right, he's just mashing the X button. I think he kept getting hit, and he was still able to survive as long as he did.
Yeah, I don't think Haney's chin is as terrible as people are saying.
I don't think
it's
so
not
either.
great.
No,
but I think it's
definitely not.
pretty mid.
I think it's just like his recovery, like afterwards. Like he didn't get knocked out for sure, but you could tell like after like the first wobble, it was kind of like fuck.
Equilibrium
And then-
was off.
Yeah, and then like his power too. Like he has no power at 140, and he's just gonna get out muscled by stronger guys at 140. What's he really do? Does he like try to weight bully 135 again?
I don't think so. That would be a mistake.
That's what I'm saying. So it's kind of like I think Red said it best that Devin's dedication to the sport took him as far as he can get, but like just those few it factors that are missing, like this is kind of ceiling for him.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
you can't teach power.
So what is that? Now I have to ask, what does that say about Regis Prograis? If Devin Haney was able to, would you think that was just like a flash? Because I don't know if Regis was ever really hurt.
So I actually read an article about it was an interview from Regis. Yeah, I think he said that Devin Haney didn't really have a lot of power, but Devin would just hug and clinch a lot. So he would just jab, hug and clinch, and we know Devin is a points defensive fighter.
Yeah.
So Regis said he was never really hurt throughout the fight. I mean, sure he got pieced up, but he said it was just very annoying trying to fight Devin because he would just clinch any chance he got, and we know Devin does that.
Of course. Okay, so that's good because I like Regis. I love his little Cajun drawl.
Yeah, I think he's a fun watch, honestly.
Yeah,
but he was just a bad matchup for Devin. Like slow, like plotted.
Like his ceiling has also been demonstrated as well. I think he would be a good one for Arnold Barbosa. Just
Definitely.
I would very much like for someone to really hurt Barbosa for Sean McComb's sake, because Sean McComb he doesn't have a whole lot of power either. He was like what I think Devin Haney aspires to be, which is a very technically sound fighter that doesn't rely on clinching to get wins. But I don't know. I'm just really wanting to rag on like all of these people except McComb.
Yeah, honestly, I think we all said it in the group as well. Like the next good fight for Devin probably like Sandor Martin. That'd be a fun fight for him.
It would be a good one.
Would he win? Honestly, I don't even know.
I don't know anymore.
I really.
I really like Sandor Martin though. Like,
right,
I think it would be a very fun technical fight to watch. But if Sandor can stop him from clinching, I think he could piece Haney up a bit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because Sandor comes in kind of big too, like during the fight. Like he's not a small dude by any means, and he's pretty slick. So,
but he's also I think he would use his physicality a bit more, and if he can, if Devin Haney does try to be the size bully and clinch and all that stuff, I think that Sandor could handle it, and he can get out of it without needing the ref to cut into the time to break it up.
Sandor's got a good jab. I think he might be able to keep Haney outside. Haney wouldn't be used to that, right? Like Haney isn't used to people trying to keep him out. People try and get in on him.
But do you think he would even try to get in if somebody was keeping him at the end of a jab?
Maybe not. Maybe it would just be boring as hell.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've ever really seen Haney try to go in on somebody. Like,
he didn't do it with Jorge Linares. He didn't do it with Yuri Orcus Gamboa. Dudes that were well beyond their prime.
That's what I mean. Is Haney's used to wanting to stay on the outside? He wouldn't be used to somebody else wanting to stay on the outside as well. It would just be like, I'm not even sure, like a fencing match in a way. Yeah, it might be a very boring fight to watch, in all honesty. But
now, Ryan Garcia's prospects. What does he go?
Ryan Garcia.
See, I think as bad as it is, I think Ryan winning this fight is kind of what we need to happen because it shakes everything up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree with that.
But as far as his prospects to fight next, he said he's not staying at 140 though, because he can't make 140. That is very true, actually. He said he's gonna go to 147.
Well, at least that's,
whether you believe him or not, I don't know. But that's what he said.
It's consistent with this 143 bullshit, so you better be moving up after that.
You think he will? I don't think he's got the balls to fight anyone at 147. They'd be bigger than him.
Well, who's really left? Spence is moving up, I think. Bud is moving up.
What about a fucking Conor Ben? Can't tell me that won't be a good fight.
I don't know who I want to lose more. I'm probably gonna stick with Ryan for the fucking memes, but also the Conor Ben memes would be great too. God,
I think that would be an exciting fight. But honestly, I don't know who to win that because Ben would just like pressure him and just consistently just be in his face. I don't know how that would go.
But he's walking into Ryan Garcia counterpunch. That was his moneymaker.
Yeah, it's just like a stick of dynamite just going to go off. You don't know who's going to land first.
How many shots? How many left hooks does it take to crack an egg? Conor Ben, the Eggman.
If Garcia does stay at 140, I want Subriel Matias to fucking hurt him.
I would like Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez for the Mental Health Cup.
Oh my god,
that would be perfect.
I don't think I see any world where Matias and Garcia face off.
No, I don't either, but I want it.
Oh yeah. Ryan would just get bullied and probably out cold.
It would be great.
Who's at 147 right now? I honestly don't even know.
Yeah, I was about to check.
I still think that Conor Ben will be a fun fight for Ryan. Oh, Ennis. Duh. Boots.
Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, they're not long for this world. This weight class. I'm sorry. Wow. Holy shit. Oh my god.
I just thought that. Holy shit.
Mario Barrios. Mario Barrios isn't bad.
Well, maybe Alexis Rocha actually too.
Adrian Broner, the fucking Razduck.
There's no way Ryan would give him a payday like that. There's just no fucking way.
Aegis Kavalaskas. Cody Crowley needs to come back.
Yeah, actually, Barrios, Crowley, Rocha don't sound like bad fights, honestly.
No. Unfortunately, those are probably easy wins.
Yeah.
Roy Monvilla, the guy that Boots just thoroughly embarrassed.
That'd be too easy.
It would be, but it's one of those good welcome to the higher weights. Oh, Robert Guerrero's fighting again. So is Andre Berto. That's awesome. They could fight with Ryan Garcia.
So it sounds like he's got a lot of options at least.
2 40-year-old men.
Yeah, that's it.
Good stuff. And then he could be like the new Danny Garcia, just beating up fucking old timers.
Old men. Yeah.
The
Who the hell
problem-
is Patty Donovan? I feel like I should know who that is.
Same. You said that, and like I know this name.
That's a local bartender.
Yeah. Some guy I used to date in
Problem-
Newfoundland.
The problem with Ryan now is that like he's like the cash cow. So whoever like he gives a fight to next is gonna get their biggest payday. So I feel like they're not gonna just throw anybody in there at 147. It's gotta be like someone with like half a name.
Half a name, but not a threat.
Yeah.
Giovanni
Ryan just-
Santillan.
No,
He's just so
Santiago would
popular
beat his
now.
ass.
I
Yeah, no,
am
that
only
wouldn't
going
go
to
well.
pick people that are going to hurt him.
Like Santiago is like Diet Matias.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think Barrios or Roach will probably be like
we'll see how
Who will be those
Barrios
two
looks
most
coming
likely?
up.
Is Josh Taylor still at 147?
I think Josh will bully him.
Yes. But
I'm
after
not
he
so sure.
loses to who's he fighting? I'm blanking on his name.
Catterall.
Catterall, that's right.
Yeah.
Rematch.
Once Taylor loses to Catterall again for the second time, he could go
actually-
fight Garcia.
Yeah, maybe Taylor and Garcia would be a pretty good fight too. Yeah, I can see that.
Would that be Tasia or Garler?
Neither.
Portmanteaus are my shit. All right. Anything more? Last final words on the fucking clown and the other clown.
One last thing, actually. Hold on. So, since Devin still has his belt, I know we said Sandra Martin like could be next for him, but like realistically, what does Devin do next?
Teofimo?
Oh, I don't know. I do not know.
I don't think he'll cross the aisle for that.
So Martin is the mandatory by the WBC.
Excellent.
Ooh.
They always enforce their mandatories.
They do not.
Exactly.
We love WBC.
Yeah.
But I mean, it might be a fight that Haney would take, and then he can say he's fighting his mandatory.
Isak
I
Cruz.
really don't see Haney going for a unification fight after his first loss.
I was thinking that he would
No,
take
not at
Isak
all.
Cruz because he has a lot of physical advantages over him. He would be underestimating
A weight bully
Isak Cruz.
again.
Yeah, he would be thinking, oh, he's really small, so I can just be myself, and he can't do a goddamn thing about it.
I think Cruz would eat
I-
him.
Cruz would fucking
no.
maul him. That's what's gonna happen. I'm hopeful.
Yeah, either Cruz mauls him or Haney wins a extremely boring fucking decision on the outside.
I got it.
I don't think Isak would allow a boring fight.
No, it's not allowed if he's in the ring. It's not possible. Devin Haney's gonna fight Arnold Barbosa.
Settled.
Make it happen. Is Cletus Selden available?
Cletus?
Yeah, that was the last one that we brought up last time when we were talking about what would happen if Ryan Garcia if they just canceled the fucking thing. He pulls out at the last second. Who are they going to bring up? Like who's going to be who's standing by?
Barbosa was the backup.
Yeah, he was the backup. They mentioned that on the broadcast, but I was hopeful they brought in Cletus Selden. He's from Brooklyn, hometown guy. Don't have to comp his lodging or travel expenses. Well, maybe you just pay for his Uber or whatever.
With a name like Cletus, you better win every fight.
Cletus Selden, the Hebrew Hammer.
Oh, I do recognize this guy. Yeah.
Rufus McDoofus.
All right. Shanada, do you want to riff on Ryan Garcia for a second? As we prepare to transition out.
I just don't even. He's such a fucking cheating piece of shit. Why does he keep getting so much money? I hate that all of his stupid shit makes money. Karma sucks because it's not working. Also, why the fuck does he have like 8 girlfriends and keep spouting Bible bullshit on the internet all the time?
The
So
The
Mormons
rich
do
get
that.
richer.
Mormons do it all the time.
People have started defending him on Instagram that polygamy isn't against the Bible, but I'm pretty sure divorcing your fucking wife in the hospital is.
Hey, I know
No,
you
it's
just
just
gave
pretty
birth,
sure.
but sign these divorce docs. See you later.
Like, I'm assuming Garcia's Catholic
I don't know.
because he's Hispanic. I might be wrong, but generally
He is
Hispanics
a
are Catholic.
Christian of some variety.
Right, but the varieties are very different.
Yes.
Because
Catholic, probably.
real Catholics don't get divorced ever.
Yeah.
That's not a thing.
Yeah.
You can go to the church and get permission to not live together anymore, but you're still married. You're never divorced. His
It's
hypocrisy
modernizing.
fucking annoys me.
Yeah. It's modernizing. It's
But he's not spouting modern Bible
No,
shit.
he's not.
He's spouting old Bible shit.
right.
I
Right.
have nothing against the Catholic Church specifically. I'm just saying,
Mm.
why do the Christians like him? It's so fucking stupid.
I do have a lot against the Catholic Church, but it has nothing to do with Ryan Garcia.
Yeah, those are unrelated.
Yeah. Unrelated problems that they have.
He's a fucking hypocrite
He is.
and a cheater, and he keeps making millions of dollars, and people like him, and I don't understand why. At least Floyd Mayweather being a piece of shit and making $1 million was because people didn't like him.
Oh, the hate watchers?
Yes,
Yeah.
I was one of those.
I was for a little bit, and then I started I came around to it.
No. Anyways, Garcia's a piece of shit.
No.
Nobody should like him.
Yes, like his out of ring antics very much bother me.
And he's not a very good boxer.
No. Like at least Floyd
everybody-
Mayweather was good enough to.
Yeah, I can talk all the shit about Floyd's personal life I want, but he was objectively a very good boxer. But fucking Garcia isn't even that good. And everybody's like, oh, he beat Haney. You have to like him and admit he's good. I was like, he didn't show anything that made anything I have ever said about him wrong. I was just wrong about Haney.
Huh. More wrong about Haney than Garcia.
Yeah, well, did Ryan Garcia do anything that proved anything I've said about him wrong? He's still not a very good boxer. That shell is fucking stupid and opens him up for so much damage from somebody who can do damage. His footwork is still garbage. He's got no jab. He's got a good left hook.
I'll say that he can probably shotgun a beer really well. That's really all I got.
Get you, he's not even very good at that.
Probably not. Might be like a
He
Stone
said
Cold
afterwards
style.
that he put apple juice in the bottle, probably because he can't chug a full beer.
Come on. Well, on that note, let me see here. I need to check if May 1st. Okay, there is not Pro Box on the 1st. So, moving on to May 4th, just to be sure. Yep, okay. In Osaka, at the Edion Arena, Emmanuel Rodriguez, the IBF Bantamweight champion, will be fighting Ryosuke Nishida. So that'll be fun. There's a whole lot more on the card, no fucking kidding. But I don't know. No.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I get to
Fair
watch
enough.
this for free
Ooh.
on Lemino.
Lemino.
No.
It seems to be some streaming site here that is very random, and they quite often put boxing on for free for no reason. So I'm a fan.
In Vegas, at the T-Mobile Arena, Canelo Promotions is hosting the following. Well, you can guess who the fucking headline is based on that. But so from the bottom up, Eimantas Stanionis is back defending his WBA quote regular title against Gabriel Maestre. Mario Barrios is fighting Fabian Maidana for the interim WBA title. Brandon Figueroa, Mario Barrios' brother-in-law, I'll have you know. He's fighting Jesse Magdaleno at featherweight for the WBC interim title. Like, why the fuck is Jesse Magdaleno here? And why the fuck is Omaira Figueroa with fucking Mario Barrios? Girl, I've been here the whole time.
You're going a little Ryan Garcia-ish yourself.
I'm off the fucking rails here.
Where's the beer?
Yeah, my apple juice, you mean?
Oh, yeah.
All right, the main event. Canelo is fighting Jaime Munguia. Canelo versus Axolotl for the undisputed super middleweight championship. So, starting at the bottom...
I think it's unlikely, but can you imagine if Munguia pulls this off?
Scenes. The fucking scenes. Are you kidding me?
I'm not even going to say it's unlikely, because I don't know.
I think it's unlikely. I think it's very possible, but...
So let me share what Nathan said. It was that Canelo is getting to the point where even though he's in his like early mid 30s, he's still been in the boxing game for a long time. He's had some hard fights, hard weight cuts. He's been put through the ringer, and Munguia is still relatively he's younger, more fresh, and less battle worn.
Munguia's taken some shit kickings though.
True, yeah.
Like even though he won, he's taken a lot of damage.
And yeah, so like that was the thing. Nathan wasn't saying that Munguia, like the stars will align and he is going to win, but rather it is not off the table. At least in his estimation, but it's still more than likely that Canelo's going to win, unfortunately.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm putting a small amount of money on Munguia, just in case he wins, I get to call it. Because I called the Bivol win, I bet, not even a small bet for me, I bet like $15 whole that Bivol would beat him. So, Munguia, I'm probably only going to bet $10.
So no, we counted out Garcia, and look what happened.
Yeah.
So I mean, in all seriousness though, Munguia comes in like pretty hefty, like size wise, and I mean I don't remember if he has a good jab or not, but I think it'll be a competitive fight.
Yeah, it'll be more competitive than people are expecting, I think.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't think the weight's gonna bother Canelo really. Like he's fought big guys before.
That is true. Honestly, I think they're gonna just meet in the middle and fucking just bang it out till one of them falls over.
If that's what Munguia is gonna try to do. That's kind of that's like the only gear that he really has. Pressure and volume. If there's not enough pressure, add more volume, and then add more pressure.
But isn't that now how Bivol beat Canelo too? Just pressure and volume.
Volume and finesse.
Beevil's a lot more technical, though. Yeah.
He beat him with finesse.
More technical, but he still had a lot of volume in there.
Yeah, but I don't think Munguia could pull off the win in the same manner. It will have to be different.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I don't know how Munguia wins it. I don't know. I can't even say knockout because Canelo's never really been dropped, so that's like off the table. Point victory in Canelo's like own promotion, unlikely.
That's true. I don't know. Maybe Munguia's the one who cracks him.
Maybe.
Because Canelo has Munguia's a more representative of the old version of Mexican style, whereas Canelo is more of the new. Think like Estrada, Marquez, the more boxer types, counter punching types, who can take a shot. They have heavy hands, but they don't block. Their defense is not their chin. So
Yeah.
Munguia comes at Canelo trying to get a, quote unquote Mexican war going. That's not going to be in his favor. I don't see any possibility of that working. I don't know, unless he just, I guess the one time that it catches Canelo perfectly and he just lights out. Yeah. Lightning in a bottle situation.
Mexican Civil War going on.
Right.
I'm kind of expecting it to almost be like the Triple G fights.
That's actually a good bet. That's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Like, Triple G doesn't have the best defense either. His defense is his chin a lot of times.
If you wanted to take him at his word, his defense is his chin because he doesn't care about their power. Like, one fight to look at where it was clear that he did care was David Lemieux, who, for all of his shortcomings, and there were many, Lemieux had legitimate, like, fucking fight-ending power, like Deontay Wilder, Andy Lee, and like David Lemieux.
Yeah,
John
Lemieux
David
hit
Jackson.
like a truck.
He did.
Yeah.
So he respected Lemieux's power just completely, and he fought him like he did it. If you ever see his amateur videos, he fought him more like that. Fought behind a jab. He stayed mobile, and he didn't let Lemieux ever get a chance to sit down on his punches. So
I didn't mean to imply that Triple G had to use his chin as defense. I just mean he did a lot.
I went on
I think Munguia has to.
Yes.
I don't think Munguia has a choice, but
I went on my Triple G fanboy tirade there.
No, it's fine. But when he fought Canelo,
he didn't care about Canelo's power.
Yeah.
And so Canelo has decent power.
This will be similar.
Well, that makes the fight a lot more exciting now. It's gonna be a lot more exciting to watch.
Another thing that Nathan brought up was Jaime Munguia beating Canelo opponents better than Canelo did. The old Mayweather-Pacquiao sort of comparisons.
He beat Ryder better.
Sure, but the thing is that Canelo, if you take him at his word, he was dealing with a lingering hand injury, and he was about to have surgery or something.
I think the triangles never really work in boxing.
I don't think so.
I think that's But if you want to make that argument, he definitely beat Ryder in a more convincing fashion.
Derevyanchenko was winning pretty soundly until he got knocked down.
Such a good fight.
It was, and I think that I don't think Canelo is that type of fighter, but if he did employ that kind of tactic a little bit, I think it could yield some good results.
Yeah, I don't know if Canelo's going to stand and trade like Derevyanchenko does.
No.
I don't think Canelo likes that. And I'm not convinced that Canelo can take a body shot as well as Derevyanchenko.
I'm looking through his record. I can't think of when was the last time that he really was pushed besides Golovkin. Jacobs, maybe.
Plant landed a couple good shots.
Callum Smith, a little bit, while his arm still worked.
Yeah.
Still, I think there are pathways.
Who's the guy who does road work? He makes a big deal out of it. Regular Joe. Didn't Canelo fight him?
Billy Joe Saunders?
No, that's the British guy. Joe Smith? It's a really generic name.
He didn't fight him, no.
No? Okay.
Better Biev and Bivol both fought Joe Smith.
Oh, it was Bivol. I'm confusing the two. Never mind. I'm talking madness. Billy Joe Saunders getting his ass kicked was
so
one of my favorite things ever.
So satisfying.
Especially losing because of a broken eye after all the shit he talked. Amazing.
Quitting on the stool.
Winning 2 up until then.
Well, yeah, he was doing pretty well.
He was definitely up on the cards,
If I'm reading this correctly,
and he still hasn't come back to boxing.
well, after that payday, he doesn't have to. 77, 75, 78, 74, 78, 74 at the time of the stoppage. 6'2", 6'2".
Doesn't fucking matter because he quit.
Okay, that's going to do it for this edition of the Boxing B-Sides podcast. Oh, man, this one, because of the time we recorded and stuff, I mixed it up a little bit so that it flows a little better, more coherent, based on the day that it's being released. So if you would like to hear this uncut, minor edits only for like sound quality, uncensored, all that type of shit, patreon.com/lvxmedianet. Get yourself signed up on the boxing tier. There is, if you want, for MMA, it's available there too. There is a combo deal as one, buy one get one half off or whatever, so that's nice. Oh shit balls, what else? 833 Lux Pods, +1 833 if you're outside of the US. You can call or text, it's anonymous either way. If you want your audio cut into the show and you're not a total dickhead, you can call, leave a voicemail, and that'll work. You can also send voice notes on WhatsApp if you'd like. The voicemail thing is a little easier for me, but do whatever you'd like. LVX MediaNet is the social media handle everywhere. If you cannot find it, we are not on it. Keep in mind that if you do try to reach out on social media, that other people who have nothing to do with the B-Sides show, nothing to do with sports at all, have access to that. So keep that in mind. lvxmedia.net, there is a calendar up there, has all of the latest and greatest boxing stuff. I usually update it once a week. I'm a little bit behind, so I'll probably get to that sometime soon, but whatever. No need to worry about that right now, I guess. What else? What else do I gotta give you? Fucking Patreon, phone number, fucking website, social media. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, cool. Well, thank you for listening. If you got a second, hit us with the rating wherever it is that you listen to this. If you could. You have my number. If you're not feeling a 5, call me, text me, whatever, DMs. Let me know what's up. What can I do to improve this and make this a better listening experience for you? So, yeah. Anyway, we'll have another one coming out for the Inoue card. It'll be coming up closer to that date. So we'll see you then.